Bright Eyes sounds amazing, honestly. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Mike, do you want to try to get on? I have a new software I want to practice with. See if you could come in for a conversation. Maybe dual reaction or something you sent me. Yes. Okay. About to max out this PC. Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Pat, how does my voice sound?
Oh, your voice is fine.
You're sexy, don't I?
Yeah. It sounds a little bit like the late night Spike TV shows. So we're gonna have to keep it clean, but it's fine.
I apologize for any wet chairs. It's not my fault.
All right. So everyone, we are going to check out Timcast Bright Eyes. It says with special appearance by Phil Labonte. See, and I have Mike Ross here to help me out because, I can't spell or pronounce anything. All right.
Phil Labonte is the lead singer for the music group All That Remains.
Ah, right on. Okay. Get to where
that clock right
see.
There, for people that don't understand, is from the Cold War start. The closer it gets towards midnight, top of the hour, is the closer we are to nuclear war. That changed a couple weeks ago. It got closer to midnight. Just so everybody knows, that's what that represents.
All right, let's go.
Light up to them. In spite of everything they threw, take down the pictures.
Okay, it sounds really nice so far. And Tim, I really want to see him change his hat. Like, it doesn't matter how, I feel like he got married with the beanie on. Is everyone there? But so far, it sounds really nice. And yes, I appreciate people saying that it sounds good. I actually recorded several videos with the microphone on my old webcam. It's you. It's definitely you. You son of a bitch. And I was pretty annoyed when I found out, but I already did a batch recording, so I just had to let it roll with these things as ornaments on the desk. So, happens.
Take down the pictures. In spite of everything you knew, this is not the way out for you to go. I love the regions, courage and a drive to prove. Face down your regrets, embrace your destiny and choose.
Okay, Mike, I know what you're saying. I don't remember who it is, but it sounds like copycat of somebody from a while ago. Like, hey, maybe it'll come to me before the end of the video. But it's very good. It's very clean. I don't really feel any kind of craziness with the lyrics yet. It's pretty drawn out, the words, but it's really nice. Sounds good.
Yeah, I figured you'd remember somebody that sounds very similar.
It's like clawing at the back of my head, so I hope it pops in.
Destiny and choose. But this is not the way out for you to go. Break lines, they shake the ground.
I like that. Oh, it's on fire. The nuclear clock is on fire. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. That 80s punk band. Yeah, there's definitely I like the like garage band feel of it. Also, you know, because I put the wall in over here, I like seeing how they got the electrical run through all the framing and the studs, so it's like an unfinished basement. That's pretty cool too.
You know, part of me thinks that this sounds a little bit like Trapped or Eve 6 back in the day, just from the melodies, but I could be wrong.
Dagnar, sorry, but he sounds too boy bandy to me. Yeah, the chat's savage when you're
Yeah.
that might be it. Harbor says he sounds like he's trying to be Fall Out Boy a bit too hard. Okay.
I don't know. I think
That's rough.
it's Trapped similar. Can you hear me?
Yes. It's interesting because it's a really good sounding song, but it's so drawn out that I'm not like really catching a theme for the lyrics. I guess because I've been listening to so much rap recently where it's just like bar on bar on bar, like really quick. And then so this one it's like a nice melodic song. And then I liked what he's doing with the vocals, how he's like dropping them with like a whole lot of reverb, kind of out of the main track, I guess you could say. It's like he's in a tunnel far away. So the effects are good, the melody's good. So I like the song, but it's funny how there's like, it just seems calm, and then they got and say that again.
It's anticlimactic.
Yeah, it seems like kind of anticlimactic when there's the nuclear clock on fire that like pops in there, and then you hear this song with that kind of in mind. So that's just very it's like two different things. It's interesting.
That's my only problem with it. I think it sounds good. Like, I mean, the first part's a little slow.
Yeah.
And then when it picks it up, it sounds good. And I was really hoping that Phil Labonte, because Phil Labonte, if you've never heard him, he has a screaming voice. He can scream, he can sing, he can do all this stuff. And I was hoping that would come in at the end. And him showing in the video kind of made me feel that was going to happen, and it didn't. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, it's a good sounding song. But it wasn't as political. It wasn't as like impactful. It didn't hit as hard. It's just like a good sounding song. And I think that since his last 3 songs tracked on the billboards, he was trying to put something out that sounded good without having something that like meant something.
Yes.
But the last songs he had hit Billboard meant something.
Right. And so
I think he missed the mark a little bit, but yeah.
So it might turn around because I haven't heard the rest of this, but it sounds a little bit like he was trying to copy like Tom's Ghost method, where it's like you have a whole lot of notoriety from your political stuff and your newsworthy stuff. So then you say, hey, you know what? I'm a true artist. I'm more than just my reputation for, trend surfing. And then you try to make something that's a banger. I would say that,
but there's a video of him singing this song in 2016. So it's been written and recorded for 17 years.
Oh, wow.
Or 7 years, sorry.
Okay, right. So that's absolutely not true then. So I blew it, guys. But it's okay.
Well, no. I think that he tried to piggyback off of the success of the other songs with the song that he likes, and I think he likes the song a lot, and I think the song is good,
Right.
but I think they just missed something. They missed the spark of the other songs.
I definitely understand what you mean with that. All right, well, we're gonna finish it out, and then we'll have final thoughts for Tim here.
I'm sorry.
Okay. See how it like chilled out and then they wound back the nuclear clock? I think that's pretty cool. I like that visually because it was just like something's going to happen and then he just like backs down and it starts, to not be on fire anymore. That was good.
Well, all the glass and light bulbs exploded, so something happened, but you didn't see what happened. And then
okay.
Dialing back.
That's fair. Yeah, that's true. So that was the crescendo, exploding lights.
It was like somebody had a high note in an opera, and then now everyone's like, okay, we'll stand back from
we can chill now.
It's fine.
We can chill now.
The weird thing that trips me out about this song is that Ian Crossland sounds great. Tim sounds good. Pete Parada's killing the drums. Carter Banks is the other singer. Sounds fantastic, and you can actually hear him over other people at sometimes. They all the levels are really good. Everything about the production is good. Everything about the song is good. The video seems good, except it's like leading to like a weird point, like an unknown point.
Right.
It all works together, but then there's nothing to work for, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. Sometimes I feel similar with what I do in here. That I have like I was like I have all of this kind of technical equipment and knowledge and so little talent to like do something that's actually really good with it,
Don't say that.
I know. No, I'm just saying, like, there's people that are just straight crazy with like an iPhone, and then I feel like I have such an expansive potential to create stuff. And so the point is that with the Timcast, their podcast and all that, like their studio gear and equipment and production value is super, super top tier. So they're like, we got to do something with this. Let's make like a really amazing music video. And so they got all of the elements and, the camera angles and the lighting and their sound. Like you said, the levels are perfect. They got like the reverb and all the cool effects in there. But then, like you said, it just like didn't lead to anything. So you're just like, it felt like they had all the tools, but didn't have like the mission or the goal set up. Like they just kind of went at, it chainsaw swinging, sort of.
Actually, now that I said that, that could actually be the point of the song.
What's the revelation? Yeah, let's go. We got to unpack this some way.
So they have the nuclear clock, right? The countdown to D-Day.
Yes.
So everything's building and building and building. Comes to a point where the music sounds fantastic. Everything's working together. It sounds like something's going to happen. And then nothing does, and the clock turns back.
Okay.
Could that be them saying, like, we've reached a peace agreement? Or could that be, like, it was all bluster? Could mean there was nuclear Armageddon, but there was, like, it happened so quick that nobody could respond to it. There's a lot of meaning, actually, behind that just thinking of it that way.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, I think that's a fair way of looking at it, is that they intentionally had the build up and then a very anticlimactic situation, because a very climactic situation would be like Falling in Reverse, End of the World. So we're
Exactly.
we're going to do the opposite, where it's just going to kind of get built. And then once it gets to a point, it just kind of cools off. And hopefully that's what we have coming in the next couple years, because otherwise it is the other way.
Right. I mean, that could be honestly, that could be the point of it.
That very well could be.
And in the Cold War, I think we were at 90 seconds to midnight, or I think 90 seconds was the closest we ever been. Until a couple weeks ago, they put it to, I don't know if it was 15 or 30 seconds to midnight.
Wow.
Basically, the weird thing is there's a group of people, a body of quote unquote scientists who dictate how close we are to nuclear war. Like, do you have your fingers in all the governments? Like, how do you dictate this? Is it just your feeling?
Right.
Is it cold tonight? Do you feel like you're closer or farther away? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a very weird way to explain that you're just like, okay, there's some guy who's like, they're probably about to do it, you know? Throw it up a couple more to clicks. Let's go.
I dip my balls in ice water, and it's 17 seconds to midnight.
Yeah, that's it. Yep. Like the left.
The ground hood look at me weird. I swear I saw a raccoon in a ninja suit. Has to be 22 seconds to midnight.
All right.
I remembered one of the scenarios I was thinking about earlier, and it's a theory.
All right, go for it.
I'd like for you to tell me I'm wrong.
I'd love to tell you you're wrong. So let's see if we can make that happen.
The video is pretty good, but I don't think you need. I don't think you really need to watch it. But if you want to, go for it.
Oh, I definitely will, just to add to everything.
So if you go to trashhouserecords.com, you can purchase a song for whatever price you want.
What?
Yeah, so they set up a different type of purchase system. So you can pay as much or as little as you want, down to 69 cents is the cheapest price. And you can give as much as you want for the album. So it's up to you to make the decision on how much the cost is. And I thought that was really freaking cool.
That is very interesting. Okay, hang on. We're going back to the cloud cam here.
Well, I love all of you. All the fam here.
Yes. Thank you, Mike Ross, for coming to the stream. Chat. It's been real. Robin, I know it's late. Thanks for stopping in. Harbor, I saw you said it so hilarious. You teared up laughing again. Thank you. I did edit it a little bit today, so that'd be like a shareable thing for anyone that wants to not try to convince somebody to watch a 1 hour video that I put out. So 2.5 minutes is a little bit easier to swallow.